extension. And this is not working like it should. That didn't work. Let's try this again, guys. Do a bigger piece so I can seal in the cream. Hopefully, be able to do that. My kid is coming in, I can hear her. They're back from the park. They went to the park today. I was wondering when they'd be back. Welcome home. Boxes?
Where's G-Man?
At work.
What did he work today?
Clothes. He said that several times yesterday.
When I got up this morning, it looked like he was gone.
No, he...
Okay.
Yeah, he's been gone since 12:30. What are we doing for dinner?
I don't know.
I was gonna ask Daddy if he could pay for a KFC.
We don't have the money for that, baby. We just order pizza.
My like freezing cold. And why? Slushy. How did it be like this?
What'd you guys do? Go to Mommy's station? I have one. Well, I have two, but only one living.
What one living me?
Yeah. Among us.
What?
Yeah. What? Yeah. That's still good if you warm it up. Tell Papa to warm it up. Looks like it's gonna rain. Is it supposed to rain today? I have to be in bed in 2 hours. Jesus. Who's eating my... She eating my carrots?
She wants some of your carrot.
Okay. My kid's eating my carrots. I forgot I had carrots in my fridge for me. I'm on a gluten-free diet. On a very, very, very special diet.
That's ridiculous. Why would I do that? Well, a boring run-of-the-mill shipwreck that who sell books. The honor party and the Donner Party. Only Henry Charles you killed him before he had a chance to expose you as the fraud you truly are. Do you have any idea how hard it is to make a name for yourself in archaeology? So I faked a few details. That does not make me a killer. And Charles just have a
And I do want to touch on this subject. There is a girl named Jenny getting on here trying to say that I am getting $600 from you guys and all this and begging and scamming.
For a while,
I'm not.
anything that ties Eldridge to the murder.
Dude, I swabbed every.
I'm not.
Nothing.
Nothing from the brain tissue of the wound site either.
That's Charles.
Somebody got in her live and told her that the money that was sent to me for food was used for the food that I told him I was going to use it for, and straight up caught her in a lie.
Oh my God. That's it. Think of the brain as a
Hello.
sponge. As the cerebral crevices
Hydrated.
Only those that I trusted.
allow the particulates from the wound site to migrate down one of the porous pathways into the brain center.
Yeah, that's a lie, because my best friend Maria texted me and told me, and I jumped in the live, and she was mocking me.
Oh, wow. Really makes you rethink telling me.
I'm officially never eating again.
I am with you. At least I'll be able to fit into whatever wedding dress Felicia chose for me.
Why's she choosing it? It's your wedding.
Which is why I'm trying to keep it peace.
I'll just find something, Dad. I'm on my diet, remember?
That a person can't possibly know you're thinking unless you tell them.
Feed you and the kid. Feed you and Naomi.
I see something.
Eating pizza and carrots.
Based on the discoloration, this is a sliver of very old bone.
That proves it was Marcus.
He
must have gotten that
How much does a burger cost at Speedway?
Not so fast.
Burgers at Speedway are 2 for $6.
This bone chip didn't come from the cannibalized remains.
And your Speedy Rewards card's in here. And you can get 2 slices of pizza with your Speedy Rewards card for $3.
Vertebrae were damaged, which means Marcus Eldridge isn't the killer.
She didn't have pizza. Happy. I was gonna get us a burger or two.
Yeah, they're like,
Quite humiliated when you realized you.
yeah, they're 2 for $6. I don't know if they have any more. Did they have any when you went in there?
I didn't even look at it.
The damage was minor.
They sell like hotcakes.
That is
Can't they make them back in the
150-year-old C4 vertebrae
cafe?
Yeah, yeah, they can make them in the cafe.
See, we figured out that this piece of bone got stuck.
I've got like 22
I don't know who.
bucks in my name.
The bone then migrated to Henry Charles' brain when you killed him with
Yes.
the very same.
She wanted a burger from when we were at the playground. We couldn't get the kids. Larry Paul, Danielle came because they're the kids' cousins from the other side of the family were visiting her, and they wanted to see
If the academic world
them.
discredited your
So
advisor, you would have lost your credibility.
All right,
You could take the chance that Henry Charles.
go get your food.
Eldridge could have pulled off a forgery in the most remote place. Henry wants me to.
Yes, she was. When I was asking for help, she was in there pushing people to help me.
And he tossed it.
So it makes no sense.
kiss my career goodbye. And I was
She has shown me she is a two-faced person, and she will carefree, she will be nice
Knowing that he was in love
to your face, but she'll talk crap behind your back.
So he's feeling pretty good.
And that's why her profile is
What are
private.
you doing here?
Fast.
It's what Cam wanted.
Really?
Actually, it isn't.
Please don't tell me you want to elope. After all the favors I had to call in?
No, I don't want to elope either.
You've lost me.
I know it's silly, but I can't help it. I want the poofy dress and the champagne waterfalls and the personalized candy bars and the bridesmaids and the 10-piece band.
They have personalized candy bars? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I was embarrassed. It's a little girl's fantasy, and I just don't want us to fight anymore.
Can't. We're sisters. Our relationship ebbs and flows. That's life. I love you.
But
Change?
enough about that. Enough about Jenny and her bullshit. Enough about
Around the time I felt terrible.
it's over. Yeah, I'm watching Bones.
Your wedding is one of the most important days of your life. All I
It's over. It's done. She's out of my life. I won't let her back in. I will keep my distance, and I will continue to do me.
Sorry.
And I'm living a happy life. I may be struggling. I may be, sick, but I'm happy with what I have in life. I have my daughter, I have my husband, I have my father-in-law, I have my some family, I have a car. I'm doing better than most.
I'm happy to see you.
I'm only here because
Some people don't even have any of
I
that.
simply did my job.
I don't.
did you really think
I got enough family drama in my life. That's enough. And work drama.
Service to you.
I have a store meeting on freaking Tuesday that I get to just sit and watch
I never
because I'm not a part of the
such a crime.
conversation that's going to happen.
true crime is falsifying evidence?
I get to sit and watch everybody else get yelled at while I just get to sit back and just be like,
Pay attention.
Which is why I'll be
Well.
considering my resignation. I should have known.
I keep to myself at work. I do my job and I get home.
Apologies worthy of a Jefferson. You would have.
You were not a forensic anthropologist at the time. You were an undergrad persuaded by your professor.
Yes.
I don't know. I just know it's a meeting, a store meeting, mandatory store meeting.
Dr. Edison, please take a look at the latest copy of the Forensic Anthropology Times.
This is written by you?
Yes? You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. The entire scientific world bought into Marcus Eldridge's deceit.
This is an argument to fix me.
Mistakes make for better scientists, Dr. Edison. Every expert today has made a past error.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping the positivity because even though I can't afford my gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free diet, even though I can't afford things for myself and I can't do much for myself,
I suggest you get back to work.
I at least have the things I somewhat need. And if people on here choose to help, that's on them. No one should ever, if, people want to help me, that's their choice, not other people's. Sure are, everybody's in the same boat. If we could get Grandpa out of office.
I've never seen Christine so messy. Thankfully, I think that's the last of the mud.
Went over a habit drink and tell you, I'm really proud of my two girls for standing up for their friends.
Christine didn't stand up for anyone. She voluntarily joined Emma in the mud after.
And I am
Right? She
grateful for the followers and friends I have on here. I'm grateful for everybody
made a point.
that has showed me that no matter what happens between anybody or with me, they're still there for me.
On the Charles expedition.
$2 million. Wow, I should write an expose on you and I'll find
What do you mean, what transition? I'm not transitioning to nothing. I am a female and was born a female.
If we had an extra $2 million lying around, but we wouldn't.
So I have long hair and...
I know. A yacht.
Christine gets seasick.
Plane.
Exactly, Ashley, you're right. Everybody needs a community behind them. Everybody.
Panels?
Solar.
You know the saying, it takes a village?
Well, hypothetically.
It does. It takes a village.
You have $2 million.
It takes a village to... We did. We lost that this generation, unfortunately. I got on here the other night and was asking for help because I needed to buy groceries for me because I have a special diet, and everybody goes gluten-free and dairy-free and soy-free and wheat-free and has to be on a special diet knows it's expensive. And I was asking for just a little help so I could get me some things to start me out so that way I was able to eat foods and not make myself sick, and I got hate for it. I got told I'm a beggar, I'm a scammer, I was dry begging. Somebody that I have talked to and was in my lives and would help me try to get help
Was she hot?
came into my life calling me a dry beggar. Like, I'm not for that. Like, bye.
She was a medical professional.
Sure, she viewed my
Either you're here for me or you're not. And if you can't help, if you're not here for me, then I don't need you in my life. I will burn bridges.
It smells like frat house.
And I've learned that burning bridges is sometimes what you gotta do.
It wasn't quite a party. It's a body. Somebody drank themselves to death?
It's not how they died, it's where they were found.
Where? Inside a bar?
Spits it into a pile 20 feet below.
So the victim was a human pincushion. It's gonna be like working on a cactus.
Hey, so how are the plans coming? Is Aries still on board with the big wedding?
Aristo's excited, actually. We've been going, oh, careful.
That wasn't me. He was just had a tremor.
What, like an earthquake? I didn't feel anything.
Exactly.
Foreshadow.
Exactly.
No, I'm serious. El Nino is
I went from having a good job.
You knocked into the
I used to work full time, 40 hours, sometimes
Why is it
over 40 hours a week,
here?
making good money every 2 weeks, having extra money to do whatever with. I had food stamps. I got, help with food stamp. I got governmental assistance. My bills were paid. I had food in my stomach. I didn't have a feeding tube at that point. Everything was good. I was doing great. And then I got cancer, diagnosed with cancer, and down. It went downhill. And I crashed hard, very hard. I lost my ability to work full time. I lost I lost who I was. I started struggling to pay bills. I ended up having, it felt like my world flipped, my whole life flipped.
In order to preserve your fingers. It's not necessary to protect me.
I don't qualify for food stamps because I live with the father of my child, and because we are under the same household and we live under the same roof, his income counts against me. And I have to put his income, and I have to put him on my case as a person living in the home. And because of that, his income has to go on the paperwork, and because of that, he makes and because of that, I am over the threshold.
Her mouth was closed, but there appears to be a shard of glass embedded just below the mandibular foramen.
I'm a cashier.
Maybe she was killed in the recycling plant.
I'm a cashier, stalker, I'm everything.
Next to this isn't glass. I'd say it's a very...
I will say my face is starting to get like some chub back on it. Cause
2 carats.
I used to be like thinner, I thought. My face used to be thinner.
This is worth at least 30 grand.
I'm doing worried.
But I don't know. Lance gave me some others rings, so we never had to pick anything out.
I'll show you this.
Today I ended up getting offered free food and ate McDonald's for breakfast, and it made me very sick. I can't have gluten. I got so nauseous and threw up twice. Threw up at work in the bathroom, cleaned it up, tried to stay, and then started feeling nauseous again, unhooked from my feeds, and thought maybe if I ate something else, it might help. It made it worse, so I ended up leaving early, coming home, and just as I got my car parked, I almost threw up in my car. I ran up to the house and threw up, and
Nothing else moved.
that's when if you notice, I have a scopolamine patch on my ear, and then I put that on and took a
I
Zofran,
don't want to go into the unusual.
and then I slept.
Open my mind. Have you considered that you may have yourself a poltergeist?
Daisy, I am not being haunted by ghosts.
I didn't say you're being haunted. I just implied that you may be the magnet. Spirits tend to focus on one individual. Usually they're trying to send a message.
Trust me, when I lost my food stamps, I tried every which way to get them back.
Convinced that aliens
I tried to say he moved out. I tried to say I moved out.
paranormal.
I tried to put just me on the application. I tried to just apply for my daughter. I tried to apply for just me and my daughter, but lying and saying he wasn't here won't work. Wouldn't work. Exactly. So, I gave up. And the only way that they said that I'd ever get them back is if I physically moved out of the home and got on my own. It's not an exaggeration. $15K a month for me to have a quality of life.
I'm not sure. That's great, but that's really useful. You know what? I'll just read the file myself. So, what's your favorite jewel heist?
What's up, bestie?
Jimmy Conn. Now that's a movie star. Okay, all right, not bad, not bad. Me? Rafifi. What the hell is Rafifi? Come on, it's a classic. Half-hour heist sequence, no dialogue. Falling asleep already. What? Oh, we should see it. It's great. Half the reason I do what I do is because it moves like that. I thought you did this because of your dad. Yeah, sure. But I mean, after all that was part of my escape. You know, the old movies. Most people who watch those movies
But
want the thieves to get away with the heist. Me,
I'm getting by. Luckily, my father-in-law does get them. He only gets $189 a month. We use that for our meat,
remember, we're trying to catch a killer.
and we stock our deep freezer full of meat.
Killer?
And it usually the meat lasts us about a month and a half, 2 months.
Cary Grant, yeah, I know that. I hate to tell you, but you're nothing like Cary Grant. Why'd you say that?
Look, the truth is, they were perfect gentlemen.
Gentlemen, right, wearing ski.
It's yes, you can have it lack. It's just lack of protein.
Quite slowly. When I released the lock,
He makes food.
nowhere.
You think the old man was in on it?
No, he's a regular. I think they just waited for the right moment.
What else can you tell us about these perfect gentlemen?
The bigger guy, he spoke with some kind of European accent.
He goes in the kitchen and he cooks whatever.
The one never said a word.
I did radiation in 2022. I'm in remission. I have been for 2 years, 2.5 years now.
For our patients. They really work.
I have yet to go get my I have yet to go get my 6-month scan. I'm way past it. I'm pushing it off because I'm nervous.
Hear that, Cary Grant? Joey? Cary? Mr. Brown?
I know why Angela couldn't get an ID, because our victim is not American.
What, you ran an isotopic analysis?
I did, yes, and I found levels of oxygen-13 and nitrogen-15, which are consistent with women raised near the Loire River.
Oh, I'm familiar with the Loire Valley. It's known as the cradle of France. Wine and produce grow abundantly there.
It's also where the French nobility have gone for centuries to escape
I know.
little people of Paris.
Thank you for the follow, Ashley.
Hodgins, this is Inspector.
I will do it at some point. I will schedule it.
And he believes he has information relevant.
I gotta go to my neurologist and schedule it. I just haven't.
With all due respect, Inspector, but I don't know how you can...
I think right now my focus has been so much on getting money and surviving financially that I kind of forgot about the fact that I was sick.
I know who she is and who killed her. We're pursuing this jewel thief.
Honey, I don't
For about 6 months.
need.
5 days ago, my
Keep your money.
was a plane from Charles de Gaulle Airport to Washington, D.C. I believe your
I'll figure it out. I always do.
Your victims
That's my saying. That is one of my sayings. And it has been since I
I will stake my reputation.
been in this situation. I'll figure it out. I always do.
I'm going to prove that he's behind the jewel
If I have to sell something or if I have to do something like Instacarting or something to make money, I will.
How often do we get a chance to go after royalty?
Well, I'm not calling him your highness, tell you that. And nor should you. You see, the concept of nobility in France was deemed legally incompatible with the equality of its citizens in 1789. You must be Inspector Rousseau. Indeed. I'm going to tell you what my wife told you. Your badge means nothing over here. It's squat out. We can handle this. I'm well aware of your American...
This interaction
Peter Sellers.
without asking questions and getting to know them first and getting to know the situation that they are in and why they were put in that situation.
You know,
Everybody knows that I was put in my situation because of my cancer.
Well, in any event, this is...
And I have been trying to climb out of this hole for 2.5 years
I can venture a guess.
and just haven't been able to. Every time I almost get there, I end up falling back down because I either get sick or I'm hospitalized or something else is wrong. It happens. Life happens, and sometimes people just need a little help
I was right. It's
just to get them, just to catch up or get a little push.
So, it seems the de Chaussin's family fortune...
So, with that being said, peace and love for now. Good night, everybody, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Not missed a beat.
Her live going on? Is it who I'm thinking of, Fonzie?
Inspector Rousseau believes it's stolen jewels or finance.
Send it to me. Is it the Fonzies? Is it who I'm thinking of? Yep, I'm going. Really? Really? Get over yourself, dude. I can get my life back today. Don't worry. Don't worry. Really? Really? Get over yourself, dude. I can get my life back today. Don't worry. Don't worry. Really? Really? Get over yourself, dude. I can get my life back today. Don't worry.